left. This first one that yep, there you go. Get it already. The Las Vegas
dog.
The Las Vegas Raiders defeat the Denver Broncos 32-23. Russell Wilson in this game, 17 of 25, 237 yards, 3 total touchdowns. But it's not about Russell Wilson. It's about the Las Vegas Raiders.
Dog.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, I told y'all, give this man the rock. Is it surprising to anyone that for the first 3 weeks of the season, I said the Raiders have no identity on offense, that they needed to give the ball, they needed to run the football. And the very minute they give this man that dog the football, they win? Like, are we really surprised? I've been trying to tell you guys all year long, Josh Jacobs is it. He's a dog. 28 for 144, 2 touchdowns. He also added another 5 for 31 through the air. This little ESPN ad just came up and said, if you know, you know. If you know, then you just know. Josh Jacobs is the guy that they need to run through this offense. It is not enough to just say, oh, we have Derek Carr and Devontae Adams. We're going to throw him the ball and throw it there. They have to run. The same thing applies to the Raiders and it applies to every other NFL football team that ever existed. If a running back is successful, it's a lot easier to throw the football. And Josh Jacobs is one of the best running backs in the NFL. And I don't care what you think or what you say about your fantasy players saying he can't do this and he can't do that. Give him the ball and watch the man shine. He's a dog. He plays every game. He plays sick. He plays hurt. He doesn't miss time. Josh Jacobs. This whole game, Devontae Adams had 100, but I expected, Derek Carr, whatever, 21-34, didn't throw a touchdown, but didn't have to. 188 yards. When you get the dog the ball, that's all that you need. Ho, 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 dog.
I normally mute myself when my dog starts to bark, but then I'm like, okay, I'm just going to let her.
Hey, tell her, Layla, speak up.
Hey, that's what she's trying to do right now. She's trying to speak up, but Alicia's also working. So I'm like trying not to I'm like, okay, yeah, you can bark. Come on, you can keep barking, but that's not a thing. And I just want to throw this up there just because
it's built in his chest. He ain't got no heart. He ain't got no heart. It's just a
live look at the chest scan of Josh Jacobs. Just absolute 100% certified DOGG dog.
I wish that dog would look a little meaner because
I have one that's a meaner dog, but then I thought it was funny that this one was the.
I gotta post that Josh Jacobs rant that I had earlier.
Yeah. I'm just happy he's now on my fantasy team. So that's yeah.
I was freezing. I was saying I gotta post that Josh Jacobs rant I had earlier this year. And the Bailey Zappi take. We got to put that out. I said Bailey Zappi would play this year. And here we are. Just saying.
Well, yeah, no, that's the thing. So the Raiders, absolute dog. They're doing what we wanted them to do by giving Josh Jacobs the ball more and running. And we even saw Zamir White in this game, by the way. We did see a little bit of Zamir White, and he looked good. But that's it for the Raiders. On the Broncos side of things, 23 points. It was a Cortland Sutton got involved, Jerry Jeudy got involved, but for fantasy it was good. But is it really good what you're seeing from the Denver Broncos on offense?
Good. I have to be careful with my words here. Good, decent to good, yeah, not great. Not what we want to see.
Not efficient.
Yeah, I don't know. Yesterday's game was weird. I mean, Russell Wilson had 3 total touchdowns. You could look at his numbers at the end of the day and be like, oh, okay, 17-25. They didn't run the ball well. That was a big part of what Denver, again, they did not have that running game going. Javonte Williams going down it hurts, obviously. This is going to change.
Melvin Gordon looked terrible.
Melvin Gordon is not a good running back. That's why he's washed.
Terrible.
Fumbling the football. Mike Boone can't catch. They're in trouble in that backfield. They need to figure something else out there. But I thought, I don't know. It's so hard to put my finger on it.
3 of 11 on third downs, not good either for the Denver Broncos.
Yeah, I thought that was really the difference in the game as far as why the Raiders were able to. They were 50% on third downs and Denver was not. So, but again, Denver did not have the ball a lot. They only ran 48 plays. It looks slow. They just don't have no urgency. They're still committing way too many penalties. The mistakes are just too much right now, and it speaks to discipline, and that speaks to coaching. And Nathaniel Hackett does not have a good grasp on having this team disciplined and ready to play. And you know what? At the end of the day, Nathaniel Hackett might be a great offensive coordinator. Might be. I mean, we've seen
different
it before,
when you're a head coach.
But when you're a head coach, there's so many other responsibilities, and people think you just translate into being a head coach. It doesn't work that way. Game managing is a lot different than just saying I got to call plays. Yeah. So we'll see. They're 2-2 now. They're gonna have to figure out a way. They're 0-2 on the road, which again, we tend to give a little bit more leniency when you're on the road, just because it's hard to win in this league on the road. They come back home. They play the Colts, this Thursday, I believe, right?
Yeah.
So they play them Thursday. They're going to be without some key pieces, and who knows if Melvin Gordon's going to be back on the field and running again. They're going to need him. So
yeah, we might not see both top running backs in this game, but we might not see Jonathan Taylor. We're not going to. I don't think
Javonte Williams not playing. I don't think we'll see either of them either.
Yeah, so that it could be a very
Matt Ryan and Russell Wilson, both that are being questioned right now. So which one's going to step up?
We're going to continue the trend of shitty primetime football games. So we're going to.
I think Russell Wilson has the advantage here.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. I'm more. It's funny because, like I said, I gave the excuse to the Colts earlier, and I was hard on the Broncos. I'm more down on the Colts than I am on the Broncos, but I do still worry about that Broncos offense and have not been positive from what I've seen from that offense. But they get the Colts on Thursday Night Football. We'll cover that game live on Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern time.